What's up, everybody? It's your man, Big Man Forever, coming at you with another video. Sorry for the whole incognito. I'm trying to get myself back into, good shape and stuff like that. I'm a little bit under the weather, but other than that, I just wanted to come on here and say something about the state of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I did a video a couple days ago saying that I wasn't going to be watching the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals game, and because I felt like we were not going to be able to pull it through, and we were not going to be able to show what we could truly do on the field. Basically, I was right about damn near everything that I said. We showed that we could get points on the board, 19 if you consider that points. But other than that, we really didn't show to where we could really be able to be a playoff contending team. How can I say this? Cincinnati is a great team. If they get them a great defense and they get somebody to really work with them and they have a good coach, because Zach Taylor is not a good coach. I hope I'm getting his name right. I think that his name is Zach Taylor. But if they get a better coach and a better defense, they next year will probably be a Super Bowl contending team. This year, I thought they were a Super Bowl contending team. I thought that the NFL was going to find a way to put them in and find a way to get them to be in the Super Bowl. But hey, it didn't happen. But back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We have a game with the Baltimore Ravens Saturday, 8 o'clock. I will be watching this game. For how long, I do not know, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to find some way, somehow, to shit the bed. Because they haven't shown me anything. They haven't shown me that where they're able to execute anything as far as offense is concerned. We supposed to be a great team. A lot of these teams we were losing to, we should have been beat them. They should have had no way of trying to come back, or no way of trying to be able to even give us a hard time. But what do? You shoot yourself in the foot. You're not able to capitalize on turnovers. You win a turnover battle. If you do get turnovers, you don't execute the turnovers, you're not going to win games. You're not able to get off the field on third down, and you're not able to stop the team from converting on fourth. You're not going to win games. If you're going to keep run plays when the run game is showing you and the defense is showing you that the run game is not working, you're not going to win games. So if we keep that same formula up, I will say this, and I wholeheartedly will put my best bet and my furthest, my whole check on this, that if we do not be able to pull this game out and get a win Saturday against the Baltimore Ravens, which is impossible in my mindset, but I'm still rooting for my team. I think that this will be the last game that Mike Tomlin will be as a Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, because you can't lose five straight, bro. How can you consider yourself, or the NFL, or fans of the NFL, quote unquote, consider you to be a great coach if you can't win 5 games? You keep losing 5 games over and over and over and over again. There has to be a point where he has to be held liable for this. Now, GP didn't show up when we needed him. Russell Wilson didn't make a couple key passes he was supposed to make. Sometimes the wide receivers didn't bail him out. The offensive line was trash and caca. Like I said, the defense not able to stop people on third down and get off the field on third down, or stop fourth down conversions. But it comes down to coaching. The offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, terrible. The defensive coordinator, I don't know his name for a sort, but he's terrible. It's no way that you see that we're losing, we're not winning, and stuff like that. A team that we put 44 points on the board, by throwing in the air and, making big plays, and we showed that we could put big plays on them, because these are the worst. This is the worst defense in the NFL. Considered, to me, is probably the worst defense in the NFL that was getting blown out by great teams. You can't. You're not even going to try that formula. You're not even going to try to stop them. I mean, you're not even going to try to keep trying to go through that same formula and pass the ball because you want to be cautious and you want to worry about, minimizing risk. At this point right now, we're losing. So, I mean, if you risk, I mean, at the end of the day, if it pays off, it's a big payoff. They kiss your ass. They go in your nuts again. Like, a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans were. I knew that this was going to come inevitably. I knew this was going to come future. I knew this was going to come. Eventually, I knew there was going to be a point in time where Mike Tomlin gets out coached by better coaches. And sometimes meteoric coaches that are not that good, but they're able to at least put, they're competent enough to be able to know if something's not working, let's try something different. Let's do an audible. Let's try to do something. Let's try to spin. Let's try to do something completely different. But Mike Tomlin has completely shown for the beginning to almost the end of the season into the playoffs that he is not able to make the proper adjustments when they're needed. So as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, people could say that I'm a fair weather fan or I'm a fake fan or I'm this, or I'm that, and the other. I'm being a realistic fan. I cannot support foolishness. I still love my team. I'm still rocking for my team. I'm still going to be wearing my Steelers shit. I'm still going to be my team. True and true. All that. But I'm not going to support foolishness. If you're not winning and you're not showing your best potential, I'm not going to reward you and say that you're doing a good job if you're not doing it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these teams that we lost to, we should have beat them. Philadelphia, even though a great team, we stopped Saquon. Saquon really wasn't getting no yardage like that. We were supposed to beat Philly. This second game against Cincinnati, we were supposed to win this game. Baltimore, if we just stop making dumbass turnovers and Russ knows how to slot and stop doing dumbass interceptions and learn how to be on the same page with his wide receivers, we could have beat the Ravens. We could have beat them. If we just show and just put our heart into it and we really just show out and ball out and just try to see if we could try something different, and Mike Tomlin just comes and says, you know what, I'm just going to go out and I'm just going to risk it all and I'm just going to see what happens. If we lose, I'm going to be gone anyway, because there's no way that the Pittsburgh fan base or anybody else in the front office sees this and see we lose five weeks in a row. I mean, four going on 5 weeks in a row, and we're not going to be able to really be able for him to show a winning record is good enough. A winning record is only good enough to get you in the playoffs, but it's not done anything for us since 2016. We've been a first-round knockout every year. The Steelers fans, all of us, we get our hopes up every year. This year is going to be our year. This year is going to be our year. It's this time we were supposed to be the AFC North champions by this. It was all good just a few weeks ago. We were damn near about to we was going to have home field advantage in Pittsburgh. Now, I will say this about the AFC North. I don't care. Baltimore Ravens deserve it and stuff like that. I would rather us start losing now and maybe see where we got something wrong with us to do and we need to fix before we get an AFC North title and then we get knocked out in the first round. Now everybody talking about, it's always next year. Tomlin just got to get better. He just got to get more weapons. He just got to get this. He just got to get that. You got to be able to execute, bro. And I'm not going to be supporting this foolishness, bro. I'm going to be rocking with my Steelers all day. But I feel like, we're going to be another first-round exit because Lamar's balling out. Henry's balling out. The Ravens' defense is stepping up. It's so bad that they're talking trash about us, calling GP soft and stuff like that. And it's like, we don't even know if they're going to use that as fuel, as a Pittsburgh Steelers, use that as fuel to come out here and just ball out and embarrass them and send them niggas home in Baltimore. I live here. I would love to see these Ravens fans get their asses handed to them and come to my job and my workplace and just my city and all with my Steelers shit on proudly saying, y'all was talking all that big shit and we sent y'all punk asses home. But right now, at this moment in time, the way we've been playing, I don't feel confident that we can do that. And until I see something different, I'm expecting, the worst and praying for the best from a real Steelers fan. This is Big Man Forever. Thank y'all. Hopefully you share this video. Stop hating. I'm a real Steelers fan at the end of the day. I'm just keeping it real. If you don't like it, don't like my video, don't look at it. But at the end of the day, Tomlin got to do something better. The offense got to do something better. Defense got to do something better. We just got to keep rocking, man. We a good team, bro. But we not showing it right now. That's it.